Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good morning. This is such a beautiful, beautiful morning. I'm so silly. And it's a beautiful morning and very hot. So I decide to go out to have a walk. And look at my shoes. It's so comfortable, but a little bit not comfortable with this hot weather. But I decide to go outside to the woods, so it's better to wear these kind of shoes. And I have a little bag. My friends laughed at me. This looks very much like a countryside person, but it's very, very convenient to have a little bag like that, cross-body bag. So I came to a place very close to my home. It's within my neighborhood. I can bike there, and the walking distance might be a bit too long, but very close. It's in my neighboring city, and I have been here one time. So today I was thinking, should I go there? Should I not? And I just want to have something different, and mainly I want to have a walk, and I want to look. I want to find a place where there is enough shade for me to walk. If it is too much sunshine, it might be too much. So I came to this park. And it's such a good discovery. Every time I have been here only one time. This is the second time, but no regret. Every time you come, you see the nature, you see something so green. It's very, very comforting and encouraging. And this city, this is our neighboring city, and the city has decided, the people or the residents of the city decided to keep the city away from overdevelopment. They secured this park, I think. And it is definitely a very good decision. Silicon Valley used to be farmland, used to be like this, and now with tall buildings, office, it's with overdevelopment, and it's really very rare to have this redwood groove in the middle of Silicon Valley, and within the walking distance, and it looks like a national park. It reminds me of going to Yosemite, going to national park, and it's actually just a city park. How rare it is. Okay, so why I like to walk? Now I come back to my new discoveries and my new things to do. So this I should start from my YMCA swimming pool. Look at the water, the water reflection. This is like in dream, like in paradise, isn't it? Okay, so there was one time I went to YMCA swimming pool, and in the time of shower, there was another pair of person. They were just chatting. Sometimes I chat with others, sometimes other people chatting, because they were so close to me, close by, so I heard. And that lady, she's around, let me close the door. 谢谢宝贝. So that lady, I think she's around 60, 70, or even 80, but have these fashion models, supermodels, body shape. And she said she swam, and I saw her. I was swimming with her. She swims every day. I'm not sure every day or not. I think she said 1 or 2 times, 2 or 3 times, something like it. She came to swim, to do exercise, and she does exercise by walking on the street and listen to audiobooks. And that was very, very inspiring. That was around half a year ago that I started to listen to Coursera on my way to work, and listen to the philosophy. I have mentioned a few names already. I think you have known that I listened to Paul Bloom and Sam Harris. Sam Harris, I did not listen to his lesson, but Paul Bloom has a morality of everyday life that I think still on Coursera. And I listen to calculus, I listen to chemistry, and I listen to Khan Academy. I listen to anytime when I have some problem I need to solve, some homework for my own children. And I just go to YouTube, not even other website. YouTube has everything. You can find my things on YouTube. I also can find other people's things on YouTube. I really admire so many people put so much energy, effort onto making this video, sharing knowledge. So I listen to YouTube. And usually how do? I listen to YouTube and put into a playlist sometimes, and sometimes just by keyword. For example, because recently I am doing yogurt. I make yogurt, and then I got some friends interested and asking how you make this yogurt, and then I start to try to explain, and then I got some expert, some biology students or biology research PhD, bacteriology PhD. I got all kinds of people who have hands-on knowledge or theoretical knowledge, and making comments. It makes me very, very interested. So recently, let me just say today I listened to the biology course by a UVU professor. He's wonderful. Let me see. I put on my playlist, my channel. Let me check it out. I closed it. I need this data. Give me 1 minute. One more time. Biology 1010, UVU professor. I do not know which school this is, but if you look for Biology 1010, you will find his lessons. He speaks in such a perfect pace. It's not slow paced. I usually prefer people speak in slow pace, but his audience is high school students or university students or college students, and he speaks with a pace that is good for American school. And from time to time, with time, eventually I get more and more comfortable with his way of speak and his tempo of speak. of speech. It's just perfect. So 19 lessons, and I have already finished. A lot of words I do not know, because it's the different vocabulary. When I learned about 有机化学, the biology, or when I learned about chemistry, I learned in Chinese words, but it's not only about vocabularies. He explained in such an interesting, engaging, and crispy, clear, concrete way. I think it is so much better than listen to the radio. Now I do not listen to radio. I used to listen to KQED, to this and that, to all kinds of a few videos. But as the more I listen to video, the more I get sad and get discouraged. There is just too much noises, too much noise in the news, and it is beyond my ability to distinguish what is true, what is not, which is real news, which is fake news, and it's just too confusing. And I believe in knowledge. It is good. We should participate in politics and try to understand, but I just feel it is beyond my ability to understand all these things. And a very profound thing that we can learn is to learn science, is to learn the root of knowledge, is to learn knowledge. So this is why I pick up YouTube and listen to these long talks, some documentary, some professor's course, and now I search on Coursera's course. And you do not need to sign up in any paid platform, actually. Of course, this is not good for this paid platform, these companies. But it is true, with YouTube, you get everything already. You do not need to search around. And a lot of time, it is the people who really doing the stuff, not necessarily university professors, who make the best talk, best lesson, best speech. And by just putting in the keyword, putting in what I want to learn, I learn more, I learn better. It means that I search for a keyword, and then a series of video pop up. And then I listen to a couple of minutes, a few sentences of certain video, and then I figure out what is the right tempo, right knowledge, the right way, which is just stick to my brain. There are some very good video, but the way of speak is just not my way. So I become the owner of my knowledge. I have the ownership of my time. I do not need to listen to the videos that I do not like. I do not need to listen to the professors that the way is not my way of accepting knowledge. Nothing about disrespect. This person, his way of talking not fitting to me, but may fit to other people. But you have to know what you want, what you need. That's the good thing about learning. And another story is yesterday. Yesterday was extremely hot. And it's like this, but no sunshine, no shadow. And it was so hot, so I spent my day in the library. I wanted to go to a park or someplace. Gosh, beautiful summer, I'm on vacation. I need to enjoy. But I didn't go, and I finally ended up in the library. And I found it's actually, you do not need to go to fancy place, tourist place. You just need to find some place that make you feel your time is well spent. Maybe you do not feel well spent at the beginning, but when you sit down, calm down, and give yourself the time to relax, you will find something just exceptionally interesting, exceptionally engaging and entertaining. That was what I felt yesterday. I spent my day in the library, and it couldn't be better. It couldn't be better. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And as I passed, and the library was so extremely quiet. Even you open up your computer, that sound, and you unzip the zipper of your computer, that sound, you can feel it. So, yeah, as I passed by the reception, and the people work at the library, the librarians, they were chatting, and some words came to my ear. I'm sorry, I didn't intend to steal any knowledge. I'm not a spy, but people talk just invade my my eardrum. Anyway, it's just very interesting, but it's a very good thing I would like to share with you. So the librarian talked to the other librarian. So recently I'm taking some course, and I'm learning something, and there are different courses in the community college, in university, in here and there. There are this course, but I don't like it because it has this test. You need to have this to write a thesis test, thesis. And you need to write a lot, you need to take a rigorous test, and then I think I'm just not into it. I like to learn, but I do not like to take that test. And just this very simple sentence made me think so much and so profoundly. And make me think so profoundly. This is kind of a bragging word, but anyway, it made me think deeply. From when our education, not only America, not only China, so many places in this world, from when the education has taken away the joy of learning and has become a test-oriented. And it's a very sad thing. You see, now I learn calculus, now I learn math, now I learn biology, now I learn anything. I have so much interest because there is no test. The joy of learning is different from that. The joy of learning is a very essential part of our life. It's a very true joy. But testing is different. And I took some chemistry class, Coursera chemistry. I took some chemistry, listened to the chemistry, and at the end there are some tests, and it's very enjoyable because you are not judged by other people for your result, and you have a chance to learn, to improve yourself. It's not your death sentence. It's not death sentence is not the right word. It's not your sentence. But now you take a test. That is your sentence to go to whichever university, to go to whichever college, to get whatever score, A plus, or D or F or B, whichever score. That became your sentence. And that is not fun. It took away the joy of learning. I remember in class, that's me with my little hat. Hello, good to see you. I enjoy chatting with you, and I enjoy this beautiful walk. So let me continue with my blah blah blah. It's almost 1 hour. And this video you will see the original sound, and this one is a voiceover. You will hear both. Okay, so I am thinking I am a teacher. As a teacher, I should avoid making learning to be punishable, to be painful. And I should have my way of scoring. I should use my heart to teach students or to transfer knowledge, to convey the joy of learning, but not press them with tests. When we are doing the thing we love, we like, we can do good. I am always believe in human kindness, in the goodness of people. I think I will keep on that. And for example, in class, there are times when I give them the freedom to do whatever they like. They produce things inspiring and fun and interesting and so good. And this time particularly touched me are some of the students' work. I used to teach them, and I saw them growing up, and I saw some students never ever do good. And as they graduate, they show me, the parents show me their Instagram painting, drawing. I was flabbergasted. Is this the right word? I was so amazed. It was one of the aha moment. It was one of the shocking surprise and awakening moment. They do so good because they do what they like to do. They do the cartoon they like to draw. They do the figure drawing they like to draw, and not what we have them to draw. So give them enough freedom and let them use their time and guide them the right way, not in a strict way, and give them enough room to get your spirit, my spirit, our spirit. The educator, as educator, is to bring the best of themselves, of our children, is bring the best of them and give them the way and guide them and help them and facilitate them and let them to be the best of themselves. And it was just so awakening for me at that moment. So I think I'm doing the right thing by giving my students the freedom to do things. And in my math class, sometimes the students I usually do like this. I bring 1 or 2 or 3 come to my table. We do one-on-one. And whenever there is they answer one question, I will write another question just according to their level. Multiplication, division, addition, just according to their level. So there is no worksheet can replace a human brain. There is no worksheet can replace your instant reflection of their level. So I write questions immediately, and they feel good because this question is teacher handwritten and in front of me each time 3 problems. They are encouraged, and I know their level. I make sure there is one or 2 very simple, maybe the third one a little bit stretch, and it's always just in their level. If I want to let them calm down to be comfortable and to feel they are good, they are the best, then I give them simple problems. And if I feel they are, oh gosh, they lost the sense of their own ability, then I give them something a little bit stretch so that they can learn. So that's the way I teach my math class. And the rest of the class, they can do their worksheets, and if they are over the time, their abilities, if they are done, we also have. And we are in the work time, but we are just done with the work. Our brain cannot no longer concentrate. I do not ask them to do things because I use the heart of myself to understand. When I am not in the mood of doing something, I do not do. And just that simple. I cannot be forced to do something. When I am forced to do something, I do not do good job. And it's no use, right? So make sure that they have enough time, enough interest. If it is beyond, it's better that they end the school happy, without hatred to math, without hatred to the class, without hating the class, without hating the teacher, without hating the knowledge you teach, and live with good spirit. And one day they will be good, they will learn. Every flower blossom at its own term. Some takes longer time to learn, some take shorter time to learn. And for the people who take shorter time to learn at this moment, for different subject, maybe it takes longer time for them to learn. It's everyone is different. Make the best of our time to allow everyone to have to shine to its best. Okay, so this is about my thought on teaching and on audiobooks. So why do I make this long walk? I walked around 1 hour or 2 hours. I finished 2 lessons of this biology. Just listen, because I want to, as I've started, I want to finish it. So I decide to finish it. And now I am in lesson 18. A lot of things I do not understand, but it's not a waste of time, because maybe you do not understand the vocabulary of those knowledge, but still you can understand the logic of biology, the logic of evolution, the logic of things, how things evolve, how things develop, how a lot of things happen, right? Make sense? Okay, so as we are talking about that, I have just uploaded or published a video of of myself in swimming suit, and I got some very nice friends commenting, and it's fun to to show off from time to time. You know, this is my new thought about show off. You know, we are just a teacher. We make some minimum salary, and there is nothing we can brag about. We are not rich comparing with other people. We are not glamorous, and there are times we are bullied by the, to say bullied, maybe it's a too tough a word, but from time to time we just have a hard time, and sometimes you need to show off when you are proud. So I made a video. I forgot a little bit of my train of thoughts. I'm opening up the video of this of the web page of this video, so that I can see some comments. Okay, some friends said, "Gosh, you look okay." I hope I do look okay. And some friends would like to say how you keeping okay, and what is your routine, those kind of things. I think, give me 1 minute. I will pull up to this video and see what are the comments of friends. Give me 1 minute. I think I am uploading something, so this is very, very, very slow. Okay, backyard look like to be carefree, a little bit of show off, haha, cool. Sometimes I really have to laugh with you. Please keep on laugh with me. If you have it, flaunt it. Simply beautiful. Wood, you look so confident. You are lovely. What a figure. Yes. Please share tips on how to keep in shape. Okay, so if you would like to hear about my way of life, so a lot of you know that I do not have a restriction of my food. I feel that keep our body in shape. It's kind of a simple mathematical formula. When your input is less than output, when you put in more energy than you can consume, you get fat. Those extra energy accumulate and becomes fat, becomes problem. If you have less energy input into your body, and your body will start to lose weight, you start to deteriorate. It's better to get the right balance. So if you want to keep a certain figure at the end of 1 month's term, at the end of 1 day term, at the end of one week term, you get the right amount of energy input in comparison with the energy output. So that should be this simple. For example, if you eat certain things, I feel that we deserve to have the things we like. If we like burger, if we like meat, if we like vegetable, go ahead, eat it, and just control the amount of it. and control the frequency of it. No, I will not talk about how to do. I will just talk about how I do. I eat yogurt. I drink coffee for breakfast, 1 cup of coffee, that Nespresso machine with half and half and whole milk blended. So 1 cup of coffee for breakfast. And if there was one time I didn't have it, I feel that the day was not good. It is not important what you have. Once you have something and you build up the habit of having it, excuse me, let me drink something. So once you have something and you build up the habit of having it, your body start to get accustomed to that. And if you change, it will not be comfortable. So let me stop it. I'm so sorry. I lost my voice. I will stop a few minutes. Okay. I hope my voice is coming back, and I have talked around 30 minutes, 35 minutes. It's a very long talk for me. I do not like to talk. Okay, this brings another topic I want to talk about, if I do not forget. Okay, write it down. Okay, so how to keep myself in shape. So I drink coffee at breakfast, and then I go out to work. And during my work day, because as a teacher, every 2 hours, at least 2 hours, you will have a break, right? Sometimes 1 hour you can have a break. Every time when the class time is every 1 hour, there is one class. And sometimes if the class was not connected, I have time after 1 hour, sometimes after 2 hours. So at least 2 hours I have time. I can drink or to eat. Usually, that is my lunch, yogurt. My lunch is yogurt, and my snack is yogurt. I finish 2 hours teaching. I go to kitchen to take out 2 yogurts. You have seen my little pot. 2 yogurts with some jam, and in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, I finish it, and I got enough energy. I can keep on with my life, keep on with my teaching. And yogurt is very easy to digest, from what I feel, because you do not need to chew it. It's not like salad, you have to chew it, and your stomach need to work on chewing it. And the bread and other things, salad, bread, meat, and other things you need to chew, and the stomach need to spend energy. And when I teach, when I have my class, I need myself to be 100%, 200%, and more than 100% to be focused. And I do not want any thread of energy wasted in other things. Not wasted in my stomach, not wasted in using to digest, and my blood flow will be totally, completely focused on my lesson. So I eat yogurt. And in lunchtime, another 2 yogurts, and afternoon, a yogurt or something. So every day I eat 6 yogurts or something, 6 or 8, sometimes 8, sometimes 6. And so that's my lunchtime. And in the evening, I eat full meal, meat, bread, sometimes noodle, soup, vegetables, stir fry, and anything you have seen what I cook. So in the evening I eat big. I know this is not very, I know some people will say it's not healthy. It does not matter, it fits me. Another thing is that what you have listened to me is not that you do exactly the same as me. Is the point or the spirit is that do something that is right for you. And it may be wrong for me, it may be wrong for other people. Don't listen to other people. It's your own stomach. And this method make me feel energized, make me feel good. This is the right method. However, other people say me, it's good with me, I will not change. And people will say, you will die early. Why do we need to live long life, right? Life is short. Because it's short, so we appreciate more. And there is value because it's short. If we never die, if we live forever and drag on and on and on, life will be a torture, right? We live our life every day. We enjoy, live in the right way. That's the most important. So that's the way I do what I eat. And another thing about eating is when I travel, I do not eat much. And because traveling, digesting takes a lot of energy, and so I can save that time. I can save that. And I can save that. I can make sure that myself is comfortable by not eating too much. And people say that, not people say, I see some people have this gourmet tour. It's very hard for me to understand, because when you travel, everything does not function well. And you need to spend too much energy on this and that, and you still eat, and it puts on another burden on you. Of course, it is good to see the food of different part of the world to enjoy, but I feel that I am good with what I have already eaten. This is one thing. And also, as we age, I'm getting old, I have much less appetite or craving for food. I used to be so eager to eat food. I could not even, I will jump up and down and search every corner of my room to look for food, look for the thing I want. But as we age, that eagerness is going away, and we are much more easy to live our life. It's just not that tempting. So, and another thing is that I swim every day. Okay, that's roughly about it. And I wish you happy PPP every day. It's been too long, and the video is too long. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.